Hey, what is up FoodTube fam? Welcome back to another video and food review where I try something old or something new. You know how I do. So today, Monday morning, I'm back yet again at Krispy Kreme for their second set of donuts in their fall lineup. Just dropped this morning. Their new flavor, the Apple Cider Donut Trio right here. This is part of their Fall for Glaze donut series here at Krispy Kreme. So last week it was their pumpkin spice trio of flavors, which was their pumpkin spice glaze cream cheese filled with icing drizzle on top, and their pumpkin spice glazed cake donut. So this week it's something similar, but instead of pumpkin spice, it's apple cider flavors. Three new flavors dropped today. So let's take a look at these donuts. All right guys, so here are the donuts. Check this out. This is their apple cider flavors right here. I don't think they've ever released an apple cider flavored donut. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I may be wrong, but not to my recollection. I don't remember an apple cider flavored donut released by Krispy Kreme. So I've only tried apple cider donuts once, and that was from Trader Joe's. You know, they have their little set of donuts sometimes in a pack. They released their sour cream donuts, and once I think they released once or twice their apple cider donuts, and I've tried it, and of course they're cake donuts. And like I said, y'all know me, I'm not a big cake donut fan, but I've only seen apple cider donuts or heard of them in a cake donut form. And so that's the only apple cider donut I've tried. It was okay, and it just tasted like a regular old-fashioned or cake donut, but with that apple cider hint. So, and another thing, I'm not a big apple cider fan. I do love apple juice though. So, hey, it's a donut, apple flavored donuts. I'm down for apple cider even. So I'm willing to give these a try, and these look pretty good. It's Krispy Kreme. What do you expect? What would you expect? So anyways, guys, let's introduce each of these donuts right here. So this right here is their apple cider glazed donut. It's just a regular glaze, but apple cider. You've had the different fruity glazed donuts like the key lime, the strawberry, and their glaze just looks real thin, like a real thin film coating over the donut, and sometimes it tended to taste like your regular classic glazed. But this one, you can see the brown color in here. It's not a transparent like your regular original glazed. So there's going to be some flavor in here. You can see like the spice specks in there. All right guys, apple cider glazed. An apple cider donut covered in all new apple cider glaze made with real apple cider. And this one right here looks sort of similar. This is the apple cider glaze original, filled with brown sugar cream. Has an icing drizzle on top as well. So this is an apple cider glazed donut filled with light and fluffy brown sugar cream, topped with icing drizzle. It would have been nicer if this drizzle was a little bit lighter, or maybe white, add some contrast. These are little pieces of artwork to me, edible art. All right guys, and just like last week's set of 3, this is the apple cider glazed cake, an apple cider glazed old-fashioned apple cider cake donut. So, all right guys, so let's give these a try, starting with the apple cider glazed. So just their basic glaze, but apple cider covering. All right guys, so before I get started with the taste test here, please hit that subscribe button down below, and on with the video. Cheers. Immediately I get that hint of apple cider. Apple. Get a little bit of that tang from the apple. A little bit. Yep. I do detect that apple cider taste. All right guys, so I've never had an apple cider or even heard of an apple cider donut that wasn't a cake donut. Usually when I see or hear about apple cider donuts, they're cake donuts, probably with some sugar, granulated sugar coating, cinnamon maybe, I'm not sure. Most likely, yeah. I've never seen or heard of an apple cider yeast donut, that is. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and when I've tried apple cider before, like I said, I'm not a big fan, but when I sipped it, I do get this taste. So, but this is a pleasant taste because it's really sweet. You got the frosting, the icing, and it's a donut form. So, yeah. And you know Krispy Kreme donuts, texture, sweetness. So, all right, guys. So moving along, next up is the apple cider original filled with brown sugar cream. Now, like I've mentioned before, I love the cream-filled donuts. It's like that extra surprise in the donut. And there's nothing like it when you bite into this donut or a donut with cream filling and you just feel that cream film burst open in the donut upon that bite. And there's nothing like biting into a donut and just the taste and the combination of the donut itself with the creamy texture of the filled cream. Wow. All right, guys. I'm trying to find the fill hole. I think it's at the bottom. You see the bottom. There are the injection sites right there. So let's give this a bite, guys. Apple cider glazed original filled brown sugar cream. Cheers. Wow. Got that gush of cream immediately. Wow, that was nice. You know, like I did before last time, I took some of the cream from the pumpkin spice and combined it a little bit with the pumpkin spice cake just to see how the cake donut and the cream together work, tasted. And try to do the same thing with this. Let's try to squeeze some of that brown sugar cream on here. Oh, there you go. All right, guys, going in for another bite of this brown sugar cream filled donut. Man, I just love the cream filled donuts. Wow. And they put a good amount of cream in here. I mean, I'm already squeezing some of this cream on the apple cider cake donut, and yet I still have a good amount left. Wow. But I think the brown sugar cream filling does overpower the apple cider flavor of this donut because of how sweet the cream is and the brown sugar flavor. But that's okay with me because this is still a good donut. They really filled this one up. Delicious. Wow. All right, guys. Last but not least is the apple cider glazed cake donut. As you can see, I've plopped some of the cream on top. But first I'm going to try it without the cream. Let's see how this tastes on its own. Cheers. Yeah, I'm getting a hint of that apple cider. A hint. Not very strong. The cakey texture of this donut is really grabbing my attention more than the flavor. Because my mouth is working to try to dissolve that cake texture. I can taste just a little bit, like I said, a hint of apple cider, which is strange because last week's pumpkin spice donut, I think the flavor was the strongest in the pumpkin spice glazed cake donut. So I was expecting this apple cider cake donut to be the strongest flavor, but it's not really for me. But I do taste it though. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try this portion with the cream-filled brown sugar. All right, guys, cheers. I think this cream filling works on any donut. That was good. All right, guys, so that was this week's flavors, the apple cider donut trio, part of their Fall for Glaze series. So again, guys, only this week, starting today, Monday, September 13th, till Sunday, September 19th, You can only get these apple cider flavors, and after that they're moving on to the next. So stay tuned for the next week. They're gonna release the maple trio donuts, the last in the series of their fall for glaze. So I did enjoy these donuts. So that being said, let me give these 3 donuts a rating from a scale of 1 to 5 flames, starting with their apple cider glazed donut. And that was the apple cider donut covered in an all new apple cider glaze made with real apple cider. So that one, I thought the flavors came through strongly on that one. The apple cider flavor just hit me immediately. So I'm gonna give that about a 3.5 flames out of 5, because although the flavors were the strongest on that donut for me, that was still yet just a regular basic glazed donut. So I'm gonna give that one a 3.5 flames out of 5. All right guys, moving on to the second donut, which was the apple cider glazed original filled brown sugar cream. Man, like I said, you guys know I love me some cream filled donuts, and this cream filled donut was very sweet. You can taste the brown sugar and of course the hint of apple cider. But like I said before, the brown sugar cream kind of overpowered any apple cider flavor I'm supposed to taste. But regardless, it was still a delicious donut. It was sweet, the texture was there, it was filled. That experience of biting into these donuts, that to me is important as well, the experience I got from it. So for the apple cider glazed original filled brown sugar cream, I'm gonna give that one about a 4.5 flames out of 5. I really enjoyed that one. The experience, again, I cannot stress enough, the experience is important when eating a donut because it leaves a lasting impression on you or on me. So anyways guys, 4.5 flames out of 5 for that one. And last but not least is the apple cider glazed cake donut. For it being a cake donut, the texture of Krispy Kreme, like I mentioned last week, the textures are on point. The moisture of their cake donuts, just enjoyable to eat. You know, the glaze is well covered. Like I said earlier in the video when I was eating the apple cider cake donut, just the cakey texture just interfered with me tasting or detecting any apple cider flavor. I guess because my mouth was working to try to break down the cakey texture of this donut, it was a slight hint of it. I can taste a little bit of the apple cider flavor. I don't know if it's because I've already eaten the previous donuts, but I don't know, it was more cakey feeling to me, and also enjoying the cakey soft texture of it as well, the sweetness of it. So I'm gonna give this donut about a 4 flames out of 5. I mean, I do love the texture of the donut. It's really moist. I love the way it tastes. The glazing was perfect on it, but I couldn't detect enough of the apple cider flavor. I mean, I enjoyed all 3 of these donuts. It's Krispy Kreme. They always put out good product, good donuts, nice sweet texture, and thoroughly glazed as well. Cream filling is on point all the time. So these are the current 3 flavors of this week. That's the apple cider glazed in their fall for glaze series. So guys, don't forget to check out next week. They're coming out with their last flavor in this series. It's gonna be the maple glazed trio donuts, so look out for that one. All right guys, that's gonna do it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and get to your Krispy Kreme, try these donuts. They drop today for a week until Sunday, and please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.